Man, it gives me such joy to have my entrance on stream be synced up with that moment. It's very epic. Whew. Dirty hair's going everywhere. Hey y'all, how are you? For Alda Nevermore, your comment in chat was the first thing I read today, and it made me smile really big. This just made my week start out even better. Thank you so much. How are you? As well as Ban, Fast Don't Lie, what's up? Tripwire, Adrian, Joe, Matt, super epic, timed his Reed sub this past Sunday, which was actually the exact date for my 3-year streamerversary, but I don't typically stream on Sundays. I was going to celebrate today, but I have a rehearsal tonight and I wanted to like pop a bottle of champagne, and I think drinking champagne before rehearsal might not be the best idea. Especially because we're getting our fill-in drummer, who is Andrew, who a lot of you guys know, the drummer for my band Fable Cry. He is going to be joining Creature Comfort this weekend, who, our regular drummer wasn't available. So I have rehearsal tonight, and I wanted to make sure I was on my game, ready to help Andrew learn the set as easy as possible. So I'm gonna be in the office for streamerversary. No. For Fest Don't Lie, do you work like partially from home and then partially in the office? Is that right? Well, I will start tomorrow at 3 p.m. as well, so it will probably be going a bit later, so maybe I can welcome you after work. I did do a little like overall post in Discord explaining the schedule for this week. For the past couple weeks, I know my schedule has been a bit all over the place. Foxy! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for 3 months of a sub. Thank you so much. Go Joe, go Foxy. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you to say thank you. I would love to. Thank you. This week's schedule is, Cathador, perfect, thank you. So for Fridays, I'm not entirely sure what that day is gonna look like yet. I'm gonna find out once I talk to the band tonight. I know we're traveling to Chattanooga in Tennessee, and then Saturday we're going to, are we going to North Carolina? I don't know, we're going somewhere. I never know what's going on. Not because they don't deliver the information, mind you. It's because I am just ridiculous and I don't write things down that are important. I just trust them. They're like, hey, be here for the van. I'm like, okay. I don't worry about where the bus goes. I just get in the bus. No Monday champagne. With the hashtag, for some reason, it sounds like a challenge. Like, can she do it? Can she not drink champagne on a Monday? I can. It would be nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, for tomorrow, I was just gonna put on one of my favorite dresses and pop a bottle of champagne and just reminisce on the good times. I have said it before and many times, and I'll say it many more times, but I love Twitch, and it's really given me so much, and you all have given me so much, whether it's just 20 seconds of a view or of those of you who have, supported the channel. I appreciate every single aspect of it, and I'm just, thank you very much. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. How about we do a little bit of playing, and then I'll talk to you guys a bit about my weekend. Let me know if you guys have anything you'd like to share from your weekends. For Daniel, what's up? Always lovely to see you. Oh, I thought I heard my phone ringing. But alas, let's see. I kind of want to go to the playlist that I made of improv video game pieces to play on. So let's do that. Or actually, you know what? I was listening to Joe. Thank you. Alden Nevermore, a brand new sub. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Daniel for, I was going to say a year and a half, but no, a year and 6 months. Wait, is that year, 12 months and a year? A year and a half, right? Why is this so hard for me? Thank you so much, Elda. Thank you. Okay, cool. Wow, I don't know why I doubted myself so bad. Thank you so much for the resub, Daniel, and all the support throughout that time. Alda, thank you so much. Please let me know if there's something that I could play for any one of you. Just please let me know. Thank you so much. I was going to do a bit of improv over the Animal Crossing New Horizons soundtrack. I was listening through it, trying to pick out stuff for the improv playlist, but then I just ended up straight up listening to it, so I'm just going to play over it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I have a weird excuse for why I thought that was not a year and a half, but I'm going to wait. I don't know why, but that's what I'm going to do. Right on a key change. I'm so confused. Okay. Joey, it's good to see you. Alright, let's see if I can do this a bit better. Jove, I missed my miladying you, but milady. one went a bit smoother. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you. Oh, weird. Twitch told me we missed the hype train, but I never saw a hype train. I don't know if my eyes were just not focused on what I should be focused on. Silver Twin. That's always an exciting day, gamer. When a game, I was gonna say when a game you like, but when a band you like release more stuff. Potato, what's up? How are you? TMK, of course. Happy day off for Joey. It's great to see you. Awesome. What to start with? Hey, Sugar Fat Man. It's nice to see you. How are you? Sounds like the Beatles. Well, can't go wrong with that already as a descriptive source. Let's see. I think I want to start with game music, but not necessarily Final Fantasy. Oh, let's do Home Ernie Village. This is a nice one to start with. From Chrono Cross. So this past weekend, I did have a really nice weekend. It was busy, of course, but with things that I love. I played a Pride festival on Saturday with my band Fable Cry, and it was super fun. It's just awesome having a safe place for everyone to just be themselves and be happy. And it was a beautiful day. We actually have 6 members of the band, so we dressed up as the rainbow, and it was perfectly lined up. It was awesome. We were worried it would look kind of cheesy, but it actually looked really good. Yeah, Andrew actually streamed it on his channel. James, thank you for a resub for 2 years now. Thank you so much. Especially now that, you know, we're about to celebrate my 3-year anniversary tomorrow. That's super exciting. Thank you so much. Please let me know if I can play something for you. I'd love to. Chrono Cross got the first paid game review. Really? Huh. Like from a big company, you mean? Or like, I guess I would assume that would be the reason. Or where the source would be, rather. Oh, that's not the one I'm used to. Let's see. Maybe if I type the full thing. Ernie Village. Here we go. I'm happy with that. There's a couple little things that I've been changing about my playing over the course of the past couple weeks, and I really feel like it's starting to settle in a way that I feel very comfortable with. For a player, thank you very much. How are you today? Blanca, welcome. That's also a strong emote face intro. I like it. Blanca, thank you. Let's see. There was a song that I thought of while I was nearing the end of this, where I was like, I haven't done that for a while. I think that might be a nice transition. I know it's a Pokemon song. I think it's Soaring the Night Sky. Yeah. Soaring the Sky Night. I was close, not right on that, but this is a lovely piece. It's, short, simple, effective, but I think it's quite relaxing, and I hope you like it. So I told you guys about my show Saturday. Yesterday, I made sure to schedule in a player. Thank you for the follow. I made sure to schedule in an official day off for myself where I wasn't going to do any music, and I had one of my great friends, Andrew, come over, and we just watched football and ate chicken wings, and it was awesome. It was exactly what I needed. I grew up with my family always watching lots of sports, but I definitely grew up in a football family, and I used to have like the aunts and uncles come over for big games and bring dips and chips and drinks and just have everybody together. So I feel like people are about to get mad at me, but I can't help it, you guys. It's how I was raised. I watched the Patriots and Steelers yesterday. Patriots won. Love it. And then we just popped in to watch some other games throughout the day. American football, yes. I always forget that. My bad. But it was a really nice time. Just stayed in my sweatpants and curled up in the couch, ate good food. It was really fun. Oh, you watched it for Elda? Yeah, it was a pretty close one too. So there was a lot of interceptions, and it was just an exciting game to watch. I know, Fast, don't lie. There's a part of me that gets scared every time I say it, but again, it's how I grew up. I grew up a Red Sox gal, a New England Patriots gal, the Celtics. I would say Celtics. But I will say, when it comes to hockey, I'm actually a Nashville team. Unfortunate name. We're called the Nashville Predators, which, is not... It's not the most chill of names. It's like a big cat is our mascot, like with big saber-tooth fangs. The Nashville Predators. But I became a fan of the hockey team because a while ago, one of my friends played in the intermission, or not intermission. What do they call they have like 3 in between. What do they call it in hockey when it's like the in-between periods, not halftime? They have like quarters? 3 periods, that's it. Thank you. I knew it wasn't even, which was why I kept doing this for some reason. Anyway, one of my friends played for the band that would play in between the periods, and they would get free extra tickets. And I expressed that I always wanted to go if I was free, and I took that offer up a lot. So I got to see a lot of Preds games, and I loved it. Zamboni time. Oh, a lot of you guys actually knew that. Norm, by the way, hello. How are you? I don't think I said hello yet. Let's do Soaring the Sky. I should probably check some of these high notes before I get started. It gets kind of high. So there we go. I think I got it. I want to do an acapella run through of this. It was close, but let's see. That's a pretty line. That part always makes me think of The Lion King. I was just trying to figure that out by ear. But whenever I play that ending for that song, I'm like, oh, it sounds like that violin line, or not specifically violin, but that part from The Lion King. Let's see. Is it Matali? Let me know if I'm saying that right, but welcome. How are you today? Also, I saw you said violin nerd that it is your birthday today. I felt so rude just now calling you violin nerd. I'm gonna call you Rianne instead. Let's all wish Rianne a lovely birthday with a little song. Mods, you aren't gonna believe it. I tuned my guitar and banjo before I started, but not the bass. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rianne. Happy birthday to you. Yay! I hope you do something nice for yourself today. Whether it's getting your favorite food delivered or going on a walk or seeing friends or whatever. You know what I should do? I've never done a birthday wish on the banjo. So I'm going to try that at some point soon. Giggling so much right now. Yay, that makes me happy. Thank you so much for, spending a little time here on your birthday, and I hope I made you smile. Excuse me. Let's see. After doing that, why don't we have like a Pokemon little moment here? I'm going to do the gym theme. I was listening through some Sonic soundtracks this morning. I'm so excited. Sorry for the spoiler right away, but I picked 2 tracks that I'm going to learn, and they're very like jazz, like 20s European styled, and I'm so excited to learn them. I think they're going to be really fun additions to the song list. Hey Xaven, how are you? Oh, hello. I hope you're having a nice day. Oh, that was fun. Let's do an acapella run. That was so fun. Too aggressive. Okay. My favorite part's when it goes, that B flat. So pretty. Is this the Mummy? Oh no, it's the Pokemon gym theme from Pokemon. Let's see. Oh, you know what? On the playlist, what naturally happened next was Little Root Town, and I know that we have the wonderful Sugar Fat Man here, so why don't we do Little Root Town? I might try and make this one into a loop today too. We'll see. When my friend Andrew came over to watch football with me yesterday, he brought us coffees, but I didn't know if I was feeling coffee yet. So I put it in the fridge, and I will say today, I don't know if it's lasting well. It's an interesting taste. All right, Little Root Town. Another really good one. Two tracks at the same time. Here we go. Hey Robert, how are you? Olin, I think that's the best compliment I've ever received in my life. She doesn't look like it, but this girl has a noticeable geek knowledge. Accurate. Like, you know, I have mixed feelings about words, you know, like geek or nerd or something like that, and so I hope I don't make anyone bummed out by saying those, but I really like things that some people say are geeky or nerdy. Like in college, most of my time spent the last 2 years was playing Magic the Gathering with my best friends, and I was in the video game music choir, and I just love this stuff. It makes me really happy. I feel like it embraces like an aspect of creativity and imagination and fun. So I'm proud of the geeky nerdiness that I got. I will admit though, I didn't make my deck. I gotta be honest with you guys. I was struggling, and so my friend had to help me out with making it. So whenever I won, he'd be like, "You only won using me," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll give you that." I won't deny you on that. Let's see. Why don't I bridge us into some instrumental loops, and then we will do... Oh my god, for Mick Sylvan, you're not going to believe this. One of my best friends is the drummer for Protomen. So I'm very familiar with Protomen, yeah. He's actually a Twitch streamer too, if you want to go over and say hi to him sometime. His name and his channel as well is Andrew Core. Have you seen them live before? For Mick Sylvan? I got to see them do... So they were scheduled to do this big New Year's Eve show, but then for COVID reasons, it had to get rescheduled. And it was funny because they ended up rescheduling it to be like 2 months ago. And they had already made this big New Year's like piñata. So we still treated it like New Year's, even though it was like the middle of the year. But anyway. I kind of wanted to do some sort of instrumental loop. Oh, I'm going to do Trust of the Merchant and then do an instrumental loop. This one's really pretty. Oh, you just bought a couple Protomen CDs during the last Bandcamp Friday. Last Creature Comfort album. I'm on, so that's how I ended up joining the band. I was first asked to just, I was hired to record violin on that album, but I snuck my way into the band because I really like them. I was like, hey, if you have any shows, I can play the songs I learned on the album. They're like, okay. And then I just kept showing up to more and more shows, and I ended up learning more songs. So after a couple months, I was like, am I just in the band now? And he's like, yeah. Woohoo! That's my stress. I feel like I've snuck my way into every band I'm in. Make your dreams happen, y'all. Don't sit back. Yeah, and then it led to me being a puppet person in a video. And also riding a four-wheeler with tails, and just so many awesome things have happened because of taking a little bit of risks. So I highly recommend. I've said this before, but when it comes to, I think, chasing a dream or trying to do something, what I've been asking myself is, if the worst case scenario is that I'll be embarrassed, then I'm gonna do it. Because usually when we feel embarrassed, it's such like a, individual looking in feeling. And the people around me aren't gonna remember whatever I was embarrassed about. They might for like a day, but they're gonna forget about it. So if the worst case scenario is that I'll get embarrassed, then I'm just gonna do it. It has led to me feeling incredibly embarrassed on stage before, but... Oh, this made my day. It's super cool to be reminded of what a small world it is. Isn't it? Yes, for Mick Sylvan, that's why I was immediately excited to talk to you about it. It is really fun to just see how things can tie together. The story of when I've been embarrassed on stage. It's not that exciting of the story. There's just been a couple shows where I would jump up and I'd play some wrong notes. and I would probably cry in the car on the way home, like something like that. That sounds really dramatic, but it is true. You know, I'd get the cry out and then go home and practice and try and make sure the next show I didn't mess up. And recording sessions. I get really scared in recording sessions. Not as much anymore, but when I've had to go into the studio to record for an artist, there's been a lot of car rides home where my dad was on speakerphone and I'd be crying, just like, Dad, I did so bad. I'm so embarrassed. And he'd always be like, I'm sure you did great. You're your own harshest critic. Sometimes they definitely did for Cathedora. But I'm glad that it happened, because I feel like it makes my journey as a musician on stage as authentic as it could be, if that makes sense. Like, I really was just this kid who wanted to play music more than anything else and would do anything to do it, even if it meant making myself uncomfortable or putting myself in uncomfortable positions. You're sending emails. I gotta scroll back for you, Daniel. Gonna try that with Metallica. Oh. Hey, you never know. Oh, for Rianne, I at least once a week go through horrible imposter syndrome. I mean, even with this, I'm like, I don't understand how it's grown this much, and I don't deserve, you know, XYZ, but I like doing it so much that I'm not gonna stop. I haven't heard that different rendition of Time Scar before. That was pretty cool. Oh, it's a cover by a Shiko, VGM percussionist. Well done. That was really cool. Hey, Magnatius, it's good to see you again. All artists are the same in this way, always doubting themselves. I think it's because they make something unique and it's hard to measure their art. I 100% agree with you. And it's also just such a vulnerable feeling to put something out there that you might feel personally connected to, you know? Because you're like, oh, I made this. I don't want, if someone says they don't like it, it feels like they're saying they don't like me. Oh, ow. Hit the funny bone. I'm still embarrassed by things I did 10 years ago. Same. But I tell myself soon everyone's memory of it will be no more, so it's all right. And sometimes I'm like, you know, if it made that person laugh a little bit by remembering, then I'll let them have it. They can have that embarrassing memory of me. All right, we're going to do Tressa's theme from Octopath Traveler. Oops, we're muted still. You know what would be a nice transition from this song would actually be the arrangement I did from Kiki's Delivery Service. I feel like they'll complement each other. If people don't like things made by you, you have no and have no constructive critique, they probably have poor taste. Well, I will say one thing. I try my best not to get like riled up by things that involve other people's habits or things like that. But one thing that I do not respond well to, I don't like when musicians will say that they hate other genres of music or hate a band or anything like that. I think that was something I saw a lot of when I was at Berkeley, and I don't know, I just found it to be really rude. Don't call art just straight up bad. If you know about it, it's because enough people have liked it that you know about it. So chill out. But that's just me. I don't like when people are too like give ultimatums about genres of music or bands or anything like that. VHYS, thank you for the follow, by the way. Scaneth, hello. What a powerful entrance into chat. Let's see. Robert, thank you for the claps. Are those kitty paws? Oh no, they're dog. A town with an ocean view. Here we go. Close this one and open this one. Yeah. Just Ryan, what's up? How are you doing today? I was making tea and couldn't gush over Little Root in Town, but I was gushing. Thank you so much. I've gotten, with the help of Julia, of course, much more comfortable with shifting into high positions and holding out longer, clean tones. I've been working really hard on my violin lessons since taking them up again, and I'm really proud of myself. And I definitely feel like my confidence has gone up a lot just by having someone who's a professional in the field be able to tell me that what I'm doing is correct, you know? Sometimes when you're your own, I guess, boss, it's easy to doubt whether you're doing something incorrectly or correctly. So having someone be able to tell me that, yes, what you did was correct has helped dramatically. Because I've really been teaching myself over the past 8 years. I took lessons for a couple months. I don't even remember. That was back when I was doing retail. Like 7 years ago. Talk like a sailor. Welcome, Hoagie Bayam. I don't know why I said it like that. Hi. My bad. Let's see. I'm going to do violin first, and all I have to remember with this is I do all the violin tracks down here. And then I'll be good. This is going to be my first loop arrangement of the day. I put this one together inspired by the soundtrack for Kiki's Delivery Service. I hope you like it. Azure Glove. I tried 2 different instructors to make sure I'm doing things correctly, but neither really did. Second one was better. It can sometimes take time to find the right teacher. I was lucky with Julia in that I got to watch her perform on Twitch a lot, and based on how I picked my teacher, at least, was I found someone who's playing I would watch and I really enjoyed. Like, I love Julia's playing. I think she's so talented. And I was like, that's the type of playing that I would like to try and, up my own ability for. So that's how I pick my teacher. If you can find performances of your options that can help, maybe. The piano's plugged in. I can already tell. Oh, shoot, I stopped it all. Well, okay. Unplug this. Here we go. Nursey! Thank you so much for the raid. It's so nice to see you. How was gaming today? If that's what you're doing, Pokemon Unite? Oh, I'm doubting myself on which one. How are you? And if anyone in chat is looking for a place to get started in the gaming side of stream, I know your perfect girl to start with, and it's Nursey. She's lovely. I also saw that you've been doing a Pokemon card, like, unwrappings, right? I love stuff like that. It's so exciting. We broke Nursey with gifted subs and bits. She deserves it. Queen. I'm making a loop right now of a song from Kiki's Delivery Service, but after that I'd love to play you something if you'd like. I actually think I'm done, so I can just play violin now. Cool. Spoopy! Mellow! Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Mellow, please let me know if I can play you something as well. Spoopy, thank you so much. And here's my rendition. I hope you like it. My most impressive instrument of all. That was so loud. Sorry, that was really loud. Line and then we'll finish it up. that was so fun. My castanets were coming in on beats that were questionable, but, you know, it's not Joe plays castanets. Thank you so much for anyone that stuck around from Nursey's raid. I really appreciate you. And of course, Nursey, please, if you're still here, let me know if there's something I can play for you. Or if you just like to chill. That's usually what I do after streams, honestly. New spin-off channel, Joe Plays Castanets. I don't know how I'd fill more than 10 minutes of that, but, you know, if it's what the people wants. Since we had Nursey, I feel like I should do a Pokemon song. Big chillin', perfect. Thank you again. Only do 10-minute streams. I feel like that's like breaking a rule. Like, I know it's obviously not, but... Let's see. We did some Pokemon Sapphire songs. I already did this one. I'm gonna do one of my favorites. Oh, I forgot I did this one too. Let's do this. It's one of my newer transcriptions. For new potential friends in chat, hi, I am Joe. I make arrangements and loop them. And I also just play over game soundtracks because I listen to video game music almost exclusively, honestly, in my own time. I love listening to game soundtracks. They help me relax and they make me feel happy and cozy and nostalgic. Butley Poopington! My darling Butley Poopington! Can I please play a song for you? Thank you for gifting a sub to Nursey. You know, I'm having a vague memory of you asking me to do the Katamari March at one point, and I don't know if I ever did it. Or if you'd like downstream or anything else, just please let me know, Butley. I love you so much. Thank you. Wax, welcome in. Great to see you. And for Gasanai, thank you very much for the kind words. That makes me really happy to hear. And Frog Party, thank you. Frog Party, thank you for the follow. As well as ulululululululululul. I also almost exclusively listen to video game soundtracks. A little less weird knowing I'm not alone. No, I love it. Like, and you know, I obviously have the other reason of listening to it to like always try and build my songs that I have on here, but there's a reason I spend almost all my time doing video game transcriptions because I prefer doing them more than like movie themes or pop pieces. I just like doing these ones. And one of my most recent transcription means to write out sheet music, by the way, for those who don't know. I listen to the game and then I write out the music based on what I hear. And I fell in love with a Pokemon Diamond song called Heart Home City. So I'm going to do this. Ooh, I know I changed the key of it. I'm trying to remember what I did. Did I do it up a half step? Yeah, this is it. Oh, I'm so happy I did this one. Originally the song's in A flat, and I tried to write the music in that key of A flat, and I struggled so much playing it. So I was like, okay, I need to change the key. I try my best not to change the key of things, but I do if I feel like it's just not going to play as well on the violin. Like if I'm sacrificing the overall performance, then I will, you know, make adjustments. Oh my god, pencils. After that show, Pencils is referring to a live show I did this past weekend. I played a Pride festival, and after the show, me, Jillian, and Andrew, members of the band, all went to get burgers and a beer, and Andrew said in the rudest way, it was so funny, like, well, the stream was basically just the Jillian show. Like, almost saying it like it was her fault. In her face, she was like mid-bite and was like so mad. It was so funny. And admittedly, I had like my second beer by then, so I was just dying laughing. I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh my god, I know you didn't mean it like that, but it's just sounded so mean. But the show went really well. We had a great time. I do see that we have a priority request up here for Butley Poopington, my darling. And you asked for a surprise piece, but I'm stoked about this. We are going to do a loop performance of Paranoid Android by Radiohead. So again, for the new folks in chat, I play video game music like what you've heard so far. But I also do loop performances of, you know, pop songs, rock songs, and I try to get as many genres as I can to just appeal to the most amount of people possible, but also to push myself musically, you know, and try and do things that people might not expect me to do. And it's fun to learn about different kinds of genres and how they get put together. So we are gonna do here. I already recorded the guitar for this one to help it move along. Here we go. Gotta reset the faders, arm 3 before I go. And the pedals are set. Quick setup, love that. Hey Zen Monkey, it's good to see you. Welcome as well for, is it Weasley or Wesley? Oh, I know, for Pencils, her whole outfit was so slammin'. Also, hello Pencils, how are you? Bums. Do gift subs count towards PRs? What's PRs mean? Did Andy ever manage to kill Fariha? Oh, did they get in a fight? What happened? Oh, yep, mixed sibling, those definitely give you priority requests. I'm not picky when it comes to priority requests. If you do anything to support the channel, donation bits, resub or gift a sub, I will play you a priority request. I do a 500 bit minimum though. I've had a fair amount of people try and do 1 bit. All right, let's do it. One more time. My violin sounded kind of funny balance wise. Okay, I think now I can do it. Delete this. of your opinion, which is of no consequence. What's that? What's that? Ambition makes you look pretty ugly. Kicking, screaming, Gucci little piggy. You don't remember, why don't you remember my name? Off with this head man, off with this head man, why don't you remember my name? Well, I guess he does. From a great height, from a great rain down, come on, rain down on me. From a great height, from a great rain down, come on, rain down on me. From a great height, from a that's it, sir, you're leaving. The crackle of pigs, come on, the dust and the screaming. The upbeat's not working. The pomegranate vomit, God from a great God loves his children. God loves his children. Hooray! Was it the most appropriate time for a ding at the end? Probably not, but thank you guys so much. Kibbit, thank you. And Neon, thank you so much. I've been working really hard recently on... Hey! Oh my goodness! Blue-Eyed Ginger Southpaw! What is up? Thank you so much for the donation to start us off on the most gorgeous 1221. It's so symmetrical. So nice. Thank you very much. Please let me know if I can play you something to say thank you. As of late, I've been working really hard on thinking about what I can do as little steps on stream to continue to have this get better and better and get my vocals stronger and my violin stronger. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've tried turning down the reverb dramatically, which has left me feeling much more exposed. But with that, I'm more accurately hearing different phrasing I can do, or having more separation between the violin notes so that when they are together, it's just smooth and buttery, and having clean stops for accents. And it's something that has made me very uncomfortable, but I know it's been good for me. Thank you so much for Blue Eyed Ginger Southpaw. Thank you. I've also been, Daniel, thank you so much for the $8.91 donation to make a beautiful 2112. Gorgeous. I'm worried to say that I don't understand the Rush reference, and I apologize in advance. I'm sorry, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I've also been working on my singing technique. And you know, I'm scared to bring it up because then it's only going to draw attention to it, but I like being open with you guys. But I hate how I look when I sing. I think I look crazy when I sing, and I have had some comments in chat here and there as I've gone, but I've been, hey, Andrew, what's up? I was talking about how when we got burgers with Jillian and you were like, oh, well, it was the Jillian only stream, and that hilarious back and forth that I just witnessed and laughed at. How dare, Andrew, blaming Jillian. Naughty, naughty. But one thing that I've realized, I get very nervous talking about this, but I've realized that when I sing, I'm actively trying to pull it back, like I'm scared to be loud, making me kind of widen my mouth, like I'm trying to bring it back. So I'm trying to relax my mouth when I'm singing. I've been practicing in the mirrors. When I watch, I can fix it. But it's really coming down to knowing I need to project outwards and not pull it back, even though I really want to, because it's like a result of me being cautious. You still look amazing even with your facial expressions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like when I'm drunk and I sing. Do you have a go-to karaoke for Rianne? So thank you for letting me talk about that. It's a vulnerable little topic for myself, but I've been working hard at just fixing these little things. Froggy Party, thank you. Let's see, should I do another singing song? I kind of want to do God Only Knows. Thank you, guys. How are you doing today, Andrew? I know it wasn't negative, but I was just saying that I think the monotone delivery was what made it sound a little harsher. You might have had a little sass on it, honestly. I usually sing old school R&B songs like Neo and other similar artists. Very cool. Mello, thank you for gifting a sub to Frog Party. Thank you so much. And Denny, thank you for the follow. Mello, please let me know if I can play you something. I'd love to play you something to say thank you. Meh, still tired, still have a lot of work to do. Yeah, I'm actually just about to get started on one. I just need a second before I get going though for Denny. Let's see. Thunderhead, welcome in. Thank you very much. It's so funny. I feel like I have mixed feelings about being a 3-year-old streamer now. It still feels like just yesterday I got started. I know that's so cheesy, but it's made me very reflective, you know? right, clean template. I got my pedals set to what I need. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Got past the terrible twos. I was just crying on stream all the time and whining. I do cry on stream a whole lot less nowadays, but maybe when I get some champagne in me tomorrow, it will happen. And I'll just be like, thank you guys so much. That's actually guaranteed to happen tomorrow. So if anyone wants to see that car wreck, I will be live for my streamerversary tomorrow at 3 p.m. with champagne and a nice little old dress. Unruly toddler streamer. Yeah, my confidence is going up and I'm going to test the limits. Be like, I don't want to finish my dinner. I just want ice cream. Nat Chat, thank you for the follow as well. Can you imagine I get a drone, which is like, how much are drones? Like hundreds of dollars, right? I just get one and freaking write Dronathan on a piece of paper. That's the joke from my gaming stream, if anyone's curious about that. I haven't been able to do it for a while, and I miss it dearly. But I've been on tour with bands for the past like 6 weeks every weekend, so I just haven't had a lot of time. But it should free up sometime soon. Probably not until November, actually. God Only Knows by the Beach Boys. I may not always love you, but as long as there are stars above you, you'll never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. Oh, 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 ba 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 ba. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, the life would still go on, believe me. The world could show nothing to me, so what good would living do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. God only knows, God only knows what I'd be without you. There we go. I do see that we had some stuff added to priority requests. Awesome. Hey, Slider. How are you? And Mesh, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a nice day. Thank you, Dronathan, begrudgingly, for the dono. Thank you very much. Thank you. Still pretty satisfying number going up here. 3112. That's pretty good. Unlike that burp, that was really bad. So I see that we got requests for To Far Away Times from McSilbin. Daniel would like an improv request, and Dronathan would like Mantis Lords. I'm going to do To Far Away Times first, and then maybe do an improv loop, and then Mantis Lords. Oh no, first improv loop. I've been getting over my weird fears of that. Oh, Dronathan said something. Oh, just the song request. Let's see. Do you have to go for Daniel? If so, I can totally do that. But what species of hanging plants are these? Plastic. With fake lights attached to them. Except the batteries died in that one. I have rechargeable batteries, so they're charging. I have to use my blackout curtain so often because, you know, I'm typically streaming or working at night when I'm in this room, so I usually keep them closed. And if I put real plants in the corners, they would just die really fast. As much as I'd like to have real plants. Okay, I said I was going to do To Far Away Times from Chrono Cross. From McSilbin, is that one of your favorite games? Just curious. Ooh, heavy. I was thinking about doing a Chrono Cross song as my next YouTube video. I have a couple drafts started of like what I want to make for the next YouTube video. I decided officially what I'm going to do though, and I dedicated to it. I already know how I'm going to film it. I already know what I'm going to wear. We got it going, so I'm going to start working on getting that YouTube video out, filmed and done as soon as possible. I'd love to get it out in 2 weeks. We'll see. What else was I going to say? But I've been working on a Chrono Cross recording for the YouTube channel, and I'm giving it away, so if you don't want spoilers, cover your ears for a second. Uriel, how are you? My sweet, wonderful soul. It is always so great to see you. Wonderful day, wonderful stream. I am here for you, so we are all a team. I can't tell if you're singing this or just doing it in like a Jim Carrey delivery. Plenty of give. Also snacks and drinks. Take your share and do live. I think I did that wrong. Jive live, maybe? At rhyming and singing together. I think you did a great job. I enjoyed it. How are you for Uriel? Is this a real background? Yeah. This is real. Does it look like a green screen or something? This is my room. That's my cassette CD player. That's my tea. This is my plastic plant with the batteries that died. To far away times. A little bit of coffee, we'll get into it. Change the sofa. A long time ago, I used to stream with like a little couch behind me. That was when I just started streaming, and I didn't really, I don't know, I guess I didn't think it would be something that was going to be such a big part of my life. As much as I wanted it to, I was like, I'm not going to be able to give a full-time job's worth attention to this, you know? But then I started to actually get this channel to grow, and during the pandemic, I lost almost all of my students. My main income was being a music teacher. But when I couldn't teach students in person anymore, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to find another job. But my Twitch had just started to earn a little bit of money. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this everything I got. And it was an exciting, scary time for me. So I ended up, you know, hanging up those shelves and putting plants up in the corner, because I didn't think it used to only be the bed in here. And I was like, maybe if I put some plants in the back, it will look a little better. And thus began the official stream setup where I was able to actually commit to it, you know? Christmas garland. No, they're supposed to look like hanging vines. Chat misses the shelves. Matt, I was saying how I wanted to get like a really beautifully done art drawing of a shelf with lamps in it, because that was my old, you know, stream background. For Mango, thanks for listening, you know? I just want you guys to know, like, again, I'm going to talk about this fair amount tomorrow, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but you guys have really changed my life, so thank you. Okay, so for this rendition of To Far Away Times, I actually play over a fellow music streamer's version. So if you like what you hear, make sure to check out 88-Bit Music, which will be the piano that you hear. And I hope you like it. This one's for you, for Mick Silbin. Thank you again for your support. Cool. pretty darn good. I used to be really afraid to do this piece because it's in a D flat, which is not my most comfy of keys to play in. But I really wanted to keep it to the original key. Sometimes I'll change it. I talked about this earlier, but when I play along to a track, if it's in a key that's difficult for me, I try my best to not mess with it because I want to get better at whatever the difficult key is. But every once in a while, there is something that I just don't think, what am I trying to say? Every once in a while, there's a piece that I don't think translates to violin well, where it just makes more sense to play it in a different key. For McSilbin, thank you. Thank you. Oh. Washboard. There we go. All right, improv loop. Let's see. Do I want to start on the guitar today? I think maybe I'll do that. For Halloween season, I have the emote of the washboard, except spooky version. I've been starting my improv loops on the piano, so why not start on the guitar? Let's see. I want to substitute a minor chord the second time around. I like this idea though. That's not right. Anonymous, thank you for a $10 donation. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I'm hearing a chord, I just don't know what it is yet. That's it. I don't know what chord that is though. So that would be, is that like a B? It would be a B7 or a B diminished. Oh. That's a B minor. It's a B minor 7 flat 5. Thank you. B diminished. One of those. F sharp diminished. Oh yeah, because the bass note is an F. You're right. F sharp. Yes, then it resolves to the B minor. Yeah. Okay, so far what I've made up is Bora, thank you for a brand new sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Please let me know if I can play something off my list for you to say thank you. That's it. Okay. I know what I want to do. Let's get a Protomen, and I finally remembered to charge it, you guys. Yay! Okay, let me grab that real fast, and we'll start recording. I'm excited. Thank you again, Bora Blanca. Okay. Most of you guys already know the spiel with this little doohickey right here, but this is my metronome that I use to build loops from scratch. It's the Soundbrenner's core metronome, and there's a bunch of different wonderful features to it. I love it because it syncs up to Ableton, so I can make my loops be right on the dot on the tempo without having to hear this, which is a bummer. With my setup, there wasn't a way for me to be able to do that without you having to hear the metronome, and I really didn't want that to be the case, so this solved my problem. I have to restart my phone. I should probably learn to just restart my phone before every stream. Here we go. Yeah, I love it. It's allowed me to view practicing in time in a different light, in a more physical way, to really feel where the beats lie within the music. I still use the metronome with the volume on as well. I go between the two. I've really enjoyed it with piano practice, just not having to listen to, again, that pesky metronome. So if it's something you're interested in, feel free to ask me any questions. And if you are interested, I have a code, JoeClearySB, to get 20% off any purchase. They also have earplugs and stomp boxes and other stuff on the website. So that's that spiel. I've restarted the phone. We're going to sync it up again. Hopefully it will work. Bluetooth sometimes can be a little finicky with me. Here we go. So now you can hear that. I just put it in my pocket so I feel the vibration. I put it in my back pocket, so we affectionately call this Protomen here. I always joke that the company, I doubt, knows that I call it that, so don't tell them. I don't want to lose my sponsor. I like them. Well, it's not a sponsor. It's like a partnership, really. Anyway. A tempo. So just tapping the tempo using my fingers. She called it what? Delete her association with us immediately. I'm like, please. I love you. They're like, get away from us. Okay, I'm going to use a pick for this and just do some light strumming. And this is an improv loop, so I'm going to build it all up from scratch and see what happens. I don't know why, but this progression gives me very Sonic Adventure vibes. Do what you will with that, but it's how it makes me feel. So like... Okay, I think I'm ready. I'll do my best. Piano's not plugged. Good. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 2, 3. Dang it. Okay. 2, 3. One, two. Did it? Maybe. It was an F sharp major. Okay. Try it again. 1, 2. something fall off my wall. I like that one. I thought it came together in a pretty way. All right, chat, what should we name it? What is this improv loop I have made? What is the vibe? I need to know. Fungal, welcome. How are you? I did see we had some priority requests put in for some of my original songs, which I'm very excited to play for you. I would love to. Let's see. I still have a couple to do beforehand. For Dronathan, is it okay if I do your request after I do the original songs? I hope you don't mind. I just think that the vibe would translate well to do it like that. Dancing in a meadow. Morning meadow dance. Very satisfying alliteration with that. I'll do Morning Meadow. I like that name. Morning Meadow. I'm happy to say that I think I'm getting more comfortable doing improv loops on stream. It used to be something that made me very nervous. It still does. But I feel like I'm allowing myself to get a little more lost in it. I'm trying to do an improv loop at least once a stream for a while. Maybe I'll build it up to more as I get more and more comfortable, but gotta start somewhere, right? So for doing my originals... Thank you, Affectionate Scar. Thank you. Took me a while. Most of you guys know this, and I'll talk about it more on tomorrow. But when I first started streaming, I would not sing or play guitar or do anything that it wasn't violin because I was too nervous. So it's kind of surreal that now I'm making loops and like playing bass and doing all this stuff. Very happy. Yeah, Jonathan can just go to his room for a bit. For Junk, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Starting with piano. Love your music. Thank you. I appreciate that. This song is called Cut Clean, and I hope you like it. Let me do one more. 1, 2. That's better. You know what? I'm embarrassed to admit that I actually need the chords to this. You'd think that I'd have it all memorized by now, but alas. Here we go.
imagine that? Knew all the right things to say. I couldn't help myself. I got caught up in promises of love, a kiss, a touch that kept me from thinking straight. You can feel the rest and for yourself. It only took one look for me to go down. I've grown an obsession for the cutthroat affections of men I hardly need. Can you imagine that? I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottled up too long to give it up that easily. Can you imagine that? I've gotta have it if I break this habit. Can I roll up the higher hierarchy? Next time you see me, I'll be cut clean. Surrendered my gold throne over to the power of primal love, swept up in my fate. One thing led to another till I caved. I got caught up in the whole rush of adrenaline pumping in straight into my veins. Am I for shame or too far gonna be saved? For me to go down. I don't know what that was. I've grown an obsession for the cutthroat affections of a man I hardly need. Can you imagine that? I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottle up too long to give it up that easily. Can you imagine that? I've gotta have it if I break this habit. Can I roll with the higher hierarchy? Next time you see me, I'll be cut clean.
Max Mooncow, thank you so much for 9 months of subs now. Twitch, baby. Thank you as well for Alda for gifting a sub on top of your sub today. Thanks for making Monday a little more musical for the world. Thank you for listening. Again, thank you for that gift sub. I really appreciate it. I love you, Muru. How are you? Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yogi, wonderful to see you as always. Jack. I think my partner likes that one. He just shouted, "Can you imagine that?" I know who my backup singers are going to be if I ever wind up in your neck of the woods, Cathedora. Thank you, Cathedora's partner. Thank you guys so much. It's still so surreal to me that I get to play original music that I wrote and people want to hear it. It's awesome, and I'm very, very grateful. We actually have another original song in the priority requests as well. It's a little Joe moment here. I go, Pin, I'm glad that you did too. Let's see. Is this what I think it is? Oh, it's just rhythm. I forgot. This is, believe it or not, another one I start on piano. Oh, my lady. I think I was too late. Cathedora, you are the conductor of the hype train today. Thank you guys so much for starting a hype train. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Magic, welcome. This is an original I wrote to help me heal from a pretty ugly situation. Hype train, baby. Thank you, Uriel, so much for 10 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please let me know if I can play you something. Thank you, Santa, for 95 bits. Thank you so much, you guys. Hoagie for gifting 3 subs. Thank you. Keeping this hype train alive. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, I hope you get to rest afterwards, Cathedora. I know sometimes it can make you kind of tired. Thank you, Scanna, for the bits. Thank you so much, you guys. I think we're about ready.
I fell in too deep with the wrong kind of man. I got myself in trouble, I'm so damn gullible, fell right into his hands. He said he'd give me the world if I gave him mine. Stone cold sober, I handed it over and left all else behind. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it's straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me? I've been so caught up with your sorry self. I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Each night we go out and put on quite a show. I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know the whole act wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors. I just couldn't see that far. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it's straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me? I've been so caught up with your sorry self. I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it's straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me? I've been so caught up with your sorry self. I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-faced. How could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face.
Hooray. Frog Party, thank you. I wrote that song to kind of convince myself I was stronger than how I was feeling at the time. I was like, I'm going to write with the voice of the kind of person I wish I felt like right now. And maybe if I sing it enough times, I'll start to believe it. And I think it's working. So I'm happy about that. Thank you guys so much for the support and the hype train. Tony, thank you so much for a resub for 8 months now. Thank you so much. For Magic, I only do songs from my song list, which you can see right there. But yeah, I just really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the love and the support. Thank you so much, you guys. Let's see. Paydar, welcome, by the way. Oh, Paydar, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you very much. And Dexter, I saw your comment, made me smile. Let me just say you provide us with the best content on Twitch. I don't know about none of that now, but I appreciate you. I'm really excited about the future on Twitch. You know, you can see in my title that I will be doing my 3-year streamerversary tomorrow. And it's made me quite reflective. And I'm really excited, and I see ahead of me a very clear path of the things I want to add to the stream for next year. When I first started, I played violin. I just did my violin practice routine, and then I started doing improv over requests. And then I learned how to loop, and then I learned how to play the bass and the piano, and it's grown into something so much bigger than I thought it was going to. But I'm excited to add more of the electric side for this upcoming year. I'm planning at some point to get an electric guitar and use more electric drums and synth to add on, you know, the more folkier builds and like kind of from the dirt up grooves with the washboard and the accordion, and then have a more polished, clean electric section, and then the video game music. So, Tripwire, right on cue. That's my plan for the channel coming up. I was hesitant to think about buying an electric guitar yet, because I want to make sure I still prioritize getting harp on here first. You guys helped me buy that thing. It's just harder than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest. But I'm really, you know, anxious and excited to get, I was thinking a hollow body electric. Yeah, I play guitar as well. I fancy myself a pretty good finger picker. But I really want to get an electric. I've been learning more jazz voicings to be able to also just sing a cappella with the hollow body electric and do some improv. You've been seeing that for the improv loops especially, I've been experimenting a lot more with lead lines on the guitar. Hey Magic, just to talk to you one-on-one for a second, can you please try to keep chat both polite? Yes, I will be playing in just a second, but you're also saying a fair amount of things that don't quite make a whole lot of sense. So I just want to make sure that you help make chat a nice, pleasant place to be. I saw that you were spamming no a lot. I didn't know what that meant. Just want to make sure that, you know, we're trying to make this a nice place to be. Jazz voicings. Yeah, I've been working on jazz voicings for the electric to, you know, help grow my mind of what chords I have as options when I'm putting together a song. But lots of other stuff too. So we have priority requests to do for Mantis Lords from Hollow Knight, as well as I Will Follow You Into the Dark. So what I'm going to do is take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to do those two, and then I'll just play some Joe picks after that and see where it takes us. But once again, everybody, I really, really appreciate you so much. I'm really excited to get a bottle of champagne for tomorrow. I think I'm probably going to make mimosas, because I just really like mimosas, I'm going to be honest. And we're going to, you know, just talk about the last 3 years on Twitch and all that's happened and what we're excited about and what other things we have in mind. So I'm going to take that quick break and just use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to do some more music. back, baby. Thanks, y'all, for letting me take a quick break there. Yes, and also major shout out for the mods, always keeping chat so pleasant and protecting me. So thank you guys. Let's see. Mantis Lords. I think I'm gonna do I Will Follow You in the Dark first and then Mantis Lords, if that's okay. Sometimes I change the order of the priority requests if it feels like too large of a jump, just to keep things cohesive. Yes, once we do Mantis Lords, I'm gonna dive back into video game music. Here it is. So this song, I've been experimenting with doing it in a very like minimalistic way. I still haven't found exactly the arrangement that I've like committed to, but it's getting there. So I need an empty template, Protomen, phone. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you, Matt. Man, that person was being such a drag. I feel like sometimes I try to be careful because I don't know if it's like just a, you know, it could be something like a language barrier, but I don't know what they were trying to get. I'm usually just like, darling, if it's attention, I'll give it to you, but you gotta do it in a nice way. All right. Love of mine. Make sure it's still synced up. Yep. Love of mine, someday you would die. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Somebody has a case of all the Mondays. Hey Doc, what's up? I did a improv loop earlier that actually went pretty well. I feel like I'm getting stronger with my improv loops. Oh wait, I do this in C. Oh, F. Oh. Hey, Token Hound. How are you today? I'm gonna do a loop of I Will Follow You in the Dark. I like to make these, again, kind of experimental if I can. This one, it's such a beloved and often covered song that I wanted to try and do it in a way that was unique to me. So I hope you like it. All right, let's do it. 1, 2. Oh, I'm not synced up with Ableton. 1 sec. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, I see what happened. There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is too fast. Maybe a little. There we go. 1, 2. Sorry, you guys. 1, 2. off still. 2, 3. There we go, that's better. I'm sorry, guys.
follow you into the dark. No blinding lights, or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for the hand of spark. Finding an outside that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on the vacancy signs. There's no outside you and your soul and buzz. I'll follow you into the dark. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman road. I had my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never looked back. If heaven outside that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the notes on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you in your sullen bars, I'll follow you into the dark. Bangkok to Belgrade, and the soles of our shoes have all worn down. Time for sleep is now, but there's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. Failing and out of sight that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the moves on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul burns, I'll follow you into the dark. Yes, I'll follow you into the dark.
That felt really good today. I think that the accordion added a lot to it. I tried that song in so many different ways, like with the guitar, with just vocals, with all these things. The only thing I have really settled on with it is maybe, I don't know. I do not like the plucking so much. Well, it already happened, baby. Nothing I can do about that. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, I still have one more priority request. Feeling outside, they both are satisfied. Let's do... I'm trying to remember where I put my Hollow Knight pieces. I think I did it by like the attack on Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. Here we go. Mantis Lords. There's one part of this that I still haven't gotten up to tempo. I just haven't taken the time I really needed with it. Okay. We're about to up the energy level dramatically. Too shabby. I definitely fumbled my way through a couple parts there, but I have another channel with that I just made just for fun. Joe Doesn't Play Violin, where I do video games, and we've been going through Hollow Knight as of late, and I was so excited when I beat this boss. So I thought it would be appropriate for me to learn the theme for it. If I choose the violin next year because I'm impressed by you, Joe. Thank you, Jack. Well, you know, if you ever have any questions, you can always ask me. I'm more than happy to help. Frog Party, thank you so much. Didn't you come over from Nursey's raid? If so, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Yeah, GG freaking Mantis Lords. Did it take me a while to get through it? Yes, but it was super worth it. Duck number. I'm loving the choice of emotes here. Really the best sides I got. Let's see here. Quite a rabble-rousing. Yeah, I tend to get a bit heated over there. For Phil Hodoken, I'm only doing priority requests as of right now. I actually just did a whole big old block of priority requests, so I'm just going to do some Jove picks for a little bit here. And what I'd like to do next is a beautiful song from Xenoblade Chronicles with a bit of energy to it. It's a build. XBT3. Hope you guys like it. Rebel, rebel, rebel. Thank you, Frog Party. kept getting lost. Mango, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you. I'd like to do another Xenoblade song. Are you surprised? I feel like I take any opportunity I can to do Xenoblade Chronicles. I would like to do Shulk and Fiora and then Valak Mountain. Both are really beautiful Xenoblade Chronicles songs. I picked out some new video game pieces that I was going to write the music out to either tonight or tomorrow morning after practice maybe. I really like writing out sheet music transcriptions. It helps me relax. So I found two that I'm eager to play for you. I think they'll be nice additions to the song list. For Neon, I try to, as kind of, I guess, cheesy as it might sound, I try my best when I play to only really think about that and kind of see a picture in my head of what the song makes me think of. This one I think is so like soul-crushingly romantic sounding. It's so pretty, and I hope you like it. This is a Shulk and Fiora. Well, I definitely think so for Scanna. Like, I feel like even the books that they publish for like all the art boards and character designs, I want to have like all of them because I love looking at the drawing process for a lot of the characters. I was one of those kids when I was younger that would like try and copy them. I'd like try and draw the characters from Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. do Phallic Mountain next. And then I think I'm probably going to do like one more song after this next one and then call it. I have a rehearsal tonight, so I want to make sure I take enough time to go for a run, eat some dinner, and do my rehearsal. And then I'd like to see if maybe I can even get a little recording done tonight. I rested a lot yesterday, so I kind of want to get some work done today. Thank you everybody so much for the support and the love. ASMR fam, welcome. Here we go. Thank you, Mesh. Thank you, everybody, so much. I feel like I've been embracing going with the flow a bit more on stream and, you know, just trying to get to my priority requests right away instead of warming up into them and just just going for it, and I've been really enjoying it. I'm excited about where we're going to be going and, you know, the things we're going to be doing. Tomorrow we are going to be celebrating 3 years I have been on Twitch now, and it's still so crazy to hear myself say that. So I'm just so excited. I'm going to be starting at 3 p.m. Central tomorrow. I'm going to bring a bottle of champagne. I'm going to wear a fancy dress, and I'm going to celebrate with you guys. Thank you so much again. I've had so much fun today. And let's take a looky-loo at who's on. Happy Friendly, thank you. I haven't been here for 3 years, but thank you for all the music. Oh, it's not a competition. I mean, even if you just came in today, it means a lot to me. Thank you, Happy Friendly, for the resub. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I'm just taking a look at who's on right now to see who we might want to be raiding. Let's see. I don't know if I've ever raided this player before, but I think she's lovely. Geek. I feel like she's not usually on now. Or maybe I'm just not usually on now. She's a wonderful... I believe she plays viola and the violin. But she's very, very talented. And really, really sweet. I think you guys will like her. Again, I will be live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Time for whoever wants to drop in. I remember correctly? Yes! And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I appreciate you so much. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves.